Proudly supported by.
Absolutely no one yet.
But we'd really like some sponsors. Or some supporters. So feel free to hit us up.
Put your brand right here in the middle of the valley.
Beautiful. Alrighty. Finally hit the dirt in the Vic High Country after about a 8-hour drive so far. So we're just doing a little bit of an air down and we're going to be out of here. But something very interesting that I thought I'd like to show you is Mitchell's tyre deflation tool. Mitch, would you mind giving us a squiz there at your tyre deflation tool?
So get this right, for about, I think it was about $6 from Super Cheap Auto, you can get these little pen, what are they called? Bloody
Tyre deflator?
No, the quick pressure gauge, them ones. Anyway, first use, it exploded. So that's the top end of the actual gauge, which I'm now just using to deflate my tyres as I go. And then I'm using this little fandangle device.
Oh, who owns that?
That'll be yours.
That'll be yours.
That'll be yours, so.
I'd say that's all a part of the EpicOzAdventure.
But the key thing is, it actually...
Alrighty, so first track we are headed to in the Vic High Country is the Barkley River Jeep track. In a Land Cruiser, of course. Land Cruiser, Navara, Hilux in this convoy this week, so can't wait to get to the trailhead and see what we've got ahead of us. Going to be setting up camp there tonight and then hitting the trails in the morning, so we'll keep you updated.
Yeah, oh man. Too early for this bullshit.
Immediately removing that fucking shocker, I tell you what.
What shocker?
You didn't realise that you used to shocker, did you?
What's wrong with the shocker? That's what I do. You'll never be able to get a camera shot of me because I'm always shuckering. Morgan?
That's what seems to have happened here, Tim.
I seem to have popped a tyre in a spot that I should not have popped a tyre.
So first damages of the trip. And we haven't even hit the dirt yet. Well, we're on the dirt, but we haven't even hit the trails yet. So we're going to get this one fixed up and continue on. Mr. Fix It brings all the tools.
Could I get a, have you got a 18?
Yeah, I'll have an 18 here. Alrighty, so trackside repair. Very important that you got the right tools. Alright, so first trackside repair. Very important to have the right safety tools. Safety boots. Safety boots. Safety boots. And a drill. Got the three stooges trying to work out how to use the broken high lift. How's it going, boys?
Well, you're one of the three stooges, so it's going pretty badly. Like, we're really struggling here.
Alright, just lower it all the way down again.
It's just we've brought a broken jack. It's just good all around. What are your thoughts, Phil?
There's a piece missing from the bottom.
I don't know if it's broken or it's just us.
Good old 80 series coming to the rescue. Good chance to talk about it. Always important to have heaps of gear. So I've got recovery gear, spanner set, screwdriver set, fuses, wiring, whole socket set, whole range of the best Makita tools. Mitch would disagree with you strongly. He's a Milwaukee guy. I'm a Makita guy. Tim's a hand tools guy. So yeah, make sure you got the right stuff. Get the job done.
It's bending the side step up into the
How we going?
Yep, high lift jack does not work on Tim's truck.
No good.
No good.
Well,
Bottle jack time.
lucky I brought another jack.
I mean, not bottle jack, trolley jack.
Captain Tools with another jack. Bingo. It's in a really annoying spot, that's why I gave it to you to do. What do you reckon? Leave the jack in Tim's car for the rest of the trip?
Yeah, he's gonna need it.
Another important thing, always make sure you get the right torque spec. I believe with these it's 3 ugga-duggers. 1, 2, 3. Correct torque spec. Alrighty, so still haven't hit a full drive track yet, and we've ran into another issue. Mitch, what seems to be going on down there, buddy?
I have lost one of the mounts for my fuel tank.
What do you think happened to that?
It's somehow ripped off somewhere.
What was that, Ben?
Tool truck's back in action again. Lucky, I brought a whole bunch of things. I've got some tech screws, I've got some spare bolts, I think I've got everything under the friggin' sun in here. I've almost got a mobile little workshop, and so far, without even getting to a full drive track, we've had to get into her twice. So let's hope this is the last, eh? Yep.
Try and bend it back into the right shape and then remount it
Okay, where does this end mount?
underneath here.
See,
So that bolt that Tim's got, let me pass that bolt real quick.
yep. It's going to go through that end.
If it fits and goes in, then we're happy days.
So you can't just fucking bend it up, try and jam the bolt in there?
No, because I can't, like it's bent, like it won't line up with the hole.
Yeah, like serious question, is it worth trying to just jam it in with the rattle gun to get it back, or you're just never going to get there?
Close.
Okay,
like,
sweet.
It's not even close.
So you need my fucking hammer as well?
Hey?
You want my sledgehammer as well, little one?
I need to get this strap out. Next, socket.
16 or bigger?
Let me try the 16. Did I try this?
I don't know. You might have.
Aren't we lucky someone comes
Okay,
tools prepared?
Next size up. Well, I did say, should I bring my tools? He said, no, I've got everything.
Tools Benny. Tools Benny.
Okay, that's the right size.
Yep.
So current Tombstone Award ratings. We've got 1 point to Tim and 1 point to Mitch, and 3 days to go. So we'll see who wins the award at the end of the trip. The 80's going to be fine. No problems with the 80. It's just a weapon. Backwards if we can. Safety!
Good stuff.
Ready, Mitch? Are you ready, Mitch? Yeah. Alright, bring it back slow, mate. Start driving. Start driving. Alright, that'll be it. Leave it spinning out. Yep. Wait, wait! Alright, give her another crack, mate. Balance. Get in the holes, mate. Get in the holes. Turn left, turn left, turn left, turn left. May not look it here, but the gap that Tim had to squeeze through between the tree and the hill, tiny. You're going to have to hug this left bank as much as you can, by the way. More left, more left. Yeah. What's happened here, Timothy?
What?
What's happened here, mate?
I didn't think I'd make the corner, so I went in the hole and I got stuck.
What do you rate this hole? 1 out of 10?
Me?
Yeah.
Maybe 3.
Wait till you see we got 2 seconds down the track.
Looking forward to it.
Tim, stop. Well, as you're about to see, I've decided to drive the worst line possible through here. Watch your diff out.
Push through it. Put your seatbelt. Put your seatbelt on.
This is one of those moments where you think, why did I not line those front lockers back up?
A little bit. Jump out and have a look. I can't, mate. I can't pull back. You're not going.
The good old $368 King's Winch back in action.
Wait 1 sec. You're gonna lose it. Good go. This fuel thing is going to take it off.
Turn on the radio.
Doesn't look like he's going to get up it. No, you're just floating along the side of it. You're going to have to go the whole way. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, I'll take the winch off. Shouldn't have taken the winch off. I was trying to turn right when you said
Would you check out the fucking cavity in this giant Yuki? Holy crap. Bro, that's mental.
So here we have a mountain ash.
Fuck. I reckon you could climb that cavity.
If you want to pull forward,
I didn't get very far.
Yeah, but look at this tree.
At about this point, decided should probably give up. So we didn't.
Discovery, ready?
Stop. Come back in. Fucking mud. Good to go.
Okay, when you're ready, Garwood.
Coming.
Try reversing. Stay left, Tim, stay left.
So we're sitting here trackside again, repairing Mitch's fuel tank. We've just done a finish. We've done a ratchet strap as opposed to a rope this time, so we're going to see how the old ratchet strap deals with things. We're only on day one. Let's see how we go. I mean, it doesn't show it, but this is going to be awesome.
Bring it left.
You're going to hear this on every four-wheel driving channel that there is, but it is truly so hard to show how steep these hills are. Trust me when I tell you, this thing was steep.
Go to the right, bro.
You want to jump in?
Alrighty, so we are about to start the Bluff track. Should be exciting. Heard a lot of good things about this track. Should be a fun one. Let's go check out the boys' vehicles, see the state of affairs with everyone. As you can see, we've been through a fair bit of mud and whatnot so far. Alrighty boys, about to start the Bluff track. How are we feeling?
Let's get it on.
Fantastic. Can't wait.
This one's supposed to be a good one, so get us to one of the get us to one of the highest points in the high country, up to about 1,700 meters.
I mean, if the views are fantastic, I'm all over it. That's
I
got
mean-
me written all over it.
Yeah, views up here have been pretty incredible, haven't they?
So far, so good.
Awesome. Let's get into it. So unfortunately, the Bluff truck was not as expected. They've graded the whole thing, and she's a smooth ride all the way up here to the hut. So this one's Bluff Hut, and these are located all over the high country. Middle of Easter, so very, very busy. Lots of cars around, but people do camp in these, and there's a lot of history behind them. Great place to check out.
Alright, you have to sign it, or my message is irrelevant. You can put a campsite in there.
Camp here for the night, lads.
Or a dingle.
This one's the 16-mile Jeep track. Again, another track that's well known in the area that has since been graded, but we did manage to find a couple of little holes on the way down. Does that mean the record button's even working on the handle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
16 mile Jeep road.
Track.
How is it?
Yeah, good.
It's a road, bro.
It's eroded. Yeah. Yeah.
We might get clean. Yeah.
Suppose.
Can't see the hole.
I can see the hole.
Tell you what, lads, the 80 series is loving it today. But the nav and the old Hilux, who's a little heavy in the rear, having a couple of problems. We'll see it later in the video. Nothing major, just, you know, getting through obstacles, doing what we need to do. So, see how we go for the rest of the run.
This bit through here, nice and tricky, a little bit hard to see, but big ruts either side, so for either of these two cars to fall in means we're going to be looking at a little bit of trouble, which might be on the horizon.
Well, it wouldn't be if I had a set of lockers.
I think it's safe to say that Tim took the fall in the hole line here.
Yeah, well, you know what? If you can't bounce it out, you gotta winch it out.
do you think about these views, boys?
And I'm honestly speechless. I really am. Like you don't get views like this
Anywhere
in Australia.
no
really.
way. Nothing compares to the high country.
No.
You're not even be able to see it on camera, but just every direction you look is beautiful mountain ranges, and we're standing at the top of it.
360 degrees of beautiful.
Everywhere. It is just range after range after range.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Do you know what I reckon would be really good?
Yeah.
If we got the drone up right now and did a 360 up in the air.
Yeah, would be. I'm unplugging my phone.
You having fun playing musical cars?
Absolutely, mate.
Get the shot!
Gotta get the shot right. gotta get a good one for the gram, bud.
Good one for the gram!
Do it for the gram, baby!
What about you, Timbo? Unbelievable.
Mate, that right there, that's probably one of the most magical things I've ever seen.
Oh, spin with me.
What's that, sorry?
I said, oh, spin with me.
Oh, baby. Take me to dinner first.
gotta let him see it. It's just, I truly hope this comes up on camera as good as it is. I've seen so many videos of people up here.
Yeah.
Talking about it, saying how good it is. You said on the video, it doesn't do it justice. You got to come. You have to come up here. Like,
Man, I scribbled the coordinates and tag it in the middle of the video, I think, on this frame.
yeah.
Because this is definitely, like, 100% the best spot we've seen so far on this trip.
Yeah. And I haven't said once.
I think I've taken about 50 photos of my of my Navara.
Of the pig.
Of the pig.
It's a really fun position to be in the middle of the bush. Down to my sub tank. And, well, I don't even know how big it is. So we'll see how that goes. No spare fuel. Could be fun. It's pretty hard to put into words just how spectacular the views are out here. I mean, you've got to come up to the high country to experience it. I mean, boys, can you put into words what you're looking at the moment?
Mate, it's very hard. Like, this is probably one of the best trips I've been on. Not that I've been on, you know, mountains of them, but these mountains are pretty bloody good.
What do you think, Tim?
I can't get enough of this. This is why we always come to the high country every Easter. It's because of views like this, just getting away from reality and seeing this shit.
Yeah, that's it. And something you guys probably don't know is, yeah, every Easter we come up to the high country, and it's the place to be. Like, it is amazing.
Driving these parts, so definitely somewhere I'm going to come back to. Absolutely. Every Easter, mate.
Just a little bit of a update on the fuel situation. Good news. Heading downhill, I've got a full tank. How good's that? It's only going uphill that I don't have fuel, so I mean, as long as we're going downhill for the rest of the trip, I think I'm going to maintain a whole bunch of fuel. Everything will be right. Happy days. Alrighty, found a beautiful little river crossing. Everyone's car's got a nice wash, except for mine, because it's too high. Doesn't even look like it drove through a bloody river. Take it down though, boys are having a good swim. Tell you what, high country, Alpine Lake, start of April. Not the warmest. I lasted, I'm gonna go with a solid 35 seconds. Boys are still in there having a fucking ball.
What do you reckon, lads?
Perfect temperature.
She's a bit cold.
Perfect
But
temperature, mate.
Once you're used to it, it's bloody beautiful.
Where else would you be?
How long did you last?
I was just saying, I I lasted about 30 seconds, I would say.
I think that's an overestimate.
You reckon that's pushing
That's
it?
an overestimate.
You didn't even push past the point to where it was bearable.
It was unbearable.
It's good.
I have fantastic circulation, so my body temperature regulation is just so far and beyond, clearly.
Just a couple of beach whales in the bush, mate.
Alrighty, so a little bit of a crisis mode. So on the list so far, we've got fuel crisis. Everyone's very low on fuel, and we're in the middle of nowhere. And we've got a new issue on our hands. What seems to be going on here, Mitchell?
I wouldn't really call it an issue. I just don't think the old girl likes doing big hill climbs for long periods of time. So the temperature gauge hasn't really gotten into any serious danger levels, but it was getting pretty close. So I think we've made the call to sit and stop for a little bit, just let us settle down for a bit and see what happens after that, I think.
Are you telling me that a 2.5 litre Nissan motor has heating problems?
Yeah, wouldn't read about it. Yeah.
Oh dear. And moving back to the last car, what issues do we have going on here?
Once you pop, you can't stop. Once you pop, you can't stop.
Oh, you ran out of Pringles.
Yeah.
That's a pretty serious problem.
It's almost finished.
Your fuel gauge looks pretty good too.
Yeah, it does.
You're doing the best out of all of us.
Yeah, that's because I brought extra.
Yeah, I'm sub tank down to about halfway on my sub tank.
On your sub tank. That's
Yeah.
not good. That's not good. Well, it looks like we might be siphoning out of mine.
So we've got a fuel crisis, we've got an overheating crisis, and we've got
He just needs to blow out his air filter. That's because he's been sitting up your ass with all the dust.
it's his coolant temp that's going up.
Yeah. Well, if there's no airflow, then it's going to go up.
Oh, that's a fair shout. Let's give that a look at.
Let's have a think.
Let's have a look at that. Genius, this bloke. Sometimes when he chooses to be. Tell you what. So Phil's determined his fate when it comes to the fuel and heat situation. He's going to trek the rest of the track himself. See you, mate. What's the big issue at the moment, boys?
He doesn't have nail clippers.
I broke a nail.
First world problems. Mine are looking beautiful.
Very dirty.
Jeez. You think we work in offices or something?
Finger up his bum. It's going to be a bit more dirty.
Normally use the snips at work to file them down a little bit while I'm cutting metal and, just go, oh, maybe I should do my fingernails. Obviously I didn't do it last week because I've been off work.
Oh, well, I mean, why don't you have your tools in your toolbox, mate?
I wonder why. We decided we needed firewood, even though there's bloody firewood everywhere out here. So I filled an entire toolbox of firewood, even though we didn't really need it.
But isn't that one of the brilliant things about Victoria, of New South Wales? Victoria, completely legal to use a chainsaw, clear a track, and use any fallen trees as firewood.
And we've had to as well, haven't we?
We've had to as well.
Yeah,
I mean,
which is very lucky.
Lucky we got arborists on hand.
Lucky we've got arborists on hand, hey?
Well, if you need any metal roofing done in the bush, then you can ask me, but apart from that, I don't know.
Alright, so in all seriousness, we are getting to a point of a little bit of concern now. We don't have any spare coolant with us. One of the things we overlooked. Got every other fluid you can imagine for a vehicle. And we are getting dangerously low on fuel. And I think at the moment, we're probably about 150 k's from the closest fuel. So, I mean, we've got one spare 20 litre Jerry that can go between Mitchell's car and my car. Tim's gonna make it. He's got half a tank left, so he's all right. But we could be in for it. We've got tonight, and then we've got tomorrow. So, and the goal tomorrow is obviously to get into town. So we're just gonna have to cross our fingers and toes, hope everything works out. But we got heaps of food and water, so I mean, we just hang out here, live in the high country. Wouldn't mind that. Pretty damn good. Beautiful country out here. Absolutely beautiful. So we'll let you know how it ends. So I've decided to treat myself to a little bit of aircon. I haven't used my aircon in the last 2 days just because of the fuel situation, but it's looking like we're going to make it out now, and I think aircon's in order, so it has been a lot more comfortable in here. We've had sort of 26, 27 degree days, so late March, high country. Interesting, quite a lot warmer than this time last year when we were down here, but the nights have still been getting down below 10, so it has been absolutely beautiful weather. But little treat for me at the end of the trip, bit of air conditioning in the 80. And that's right, you heard right, I've got an 80 series with working air conditioning. Working air conditioning. I'm just looking down at my handbrake. I had a working handbrake for about 20 minutes at the start of the trip. She's long gone now. Brand new handbrake, new shoes, everything. Gone, off with the pin, off with the wind. So Superior kit's going to be coming in handy there. Anyway, I'll let you know when we're out. Woke up this morning, best place in the world that I've ever sat my swag. Opened up, this is what I saw. Just awesome. I thought I'd check out the rest of the campsite. Garwood had a nice sleep over here.
I slept really well, but I have noticed one problem that I'm a little bit confused by.
Yeah, we seem to be...
Where's Tim?
We seem to be missing a car this morning. He's just disappeared.
But single swag's still there.
And he's left Phil high and dry. He's left you totally high and dry. Dumped all of his stuff on the ground. And well, Bingo doesn't know what to do with himself.
Going north?
Yeah, should be, mate.
Oh, sweet.
I can't believe he's just left. Anyway, that'll be the end of the trip, I think. Alrighty, so we're leaving camp on the final day, and what a journey it's been. So started off at Jameison down in Victoria. I think our plans changed about 10 times along the way. And in about half an hour's time we're going to be popping out at Bright in Victoria. So absolutely nowhere near where we intended to go at all. So last couple of mountain ranges. Never get sick and tired of going up and down this stuff. It's impossible to tell, but it's amazing. I truly hope the camera shows how good it is. Excuse me while I just stall going up a hill. But it's just incredible. Like, no words for the views, boys. No words for the views. Boys and girls. And everyone else. Alrighty boys, so final thoughts, Victorian High Country, what do we think?
Well mate, this is definitely one that I'm going to want to do again. I can tell you that for sure. Breathtaking views, 360 degree views on some of those mountain tops, you know, deep valleys. What was that animal we saw last night? You know, like we looked at Google and they said that there was only a couple of bilby sightings in Victoria. But I swear to God that was a bilby. Obviously, you know, probably wasn't, but I've never seen a creature like that before in my life.
Yeah, I mean, we're no wildlife experts, that's for sure. But I mean, this place is amazing. I've been here multiple times. This is Mitch's first time here. I think Phil's first time here as well. And it has just been incredible. I'd love to get Tim's final thoughts, but well, he disappeared, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, you know, waking up at 8:30 in the morning to his engine starting and peeking my head out the flag and him being gone. It's a bit disappointing, but you know, he's probably gone to see family or something, I guess.
Yeah, so the story behind that, Tim's got a couple of cousins close to this area, so he kicked off a bit early to get out and go and see them, which is fair enough. But yeah, look, final thoughts. I think amazing place, beautiful area, and we're definitely going to be back.
Well, not only definitely going to be back, but mate, I can't wait. Next Easter, yeah, for sure, I can't wait.
Tradition, Vic High Country, every Easter moving forwards. I mean, Tim and I have been doing this for a couple of years, coming down here every Easter. Mitch is the first in. Obviously, this is our first video that's going to be coming out, so you guys get to see what we get to see. And I can't wait for what's to come. Wadigan's coming next.
Oh mate, and what a trip for our first video. EpicOzAdventure hits up the Victorian High Country. Amazing. Let's go, I can't wait.
Let's go! I bought this new fanned angle thing to pump my wheels up with. All four at once. How good's this? Mitchell's on the old every wheel at once.
Beautiful, mate. What do you reckon?
We'll get there. Oh, what's your favourite part about doing a trip on Easter?
It's almost like trying to choose Tom Brady amongst the NFL draft or something, so help us understand that.
The drive home.
Military 2Ks.
Clean your wheel arches. So, Victoria High Country, trip over. What's next, mate?
Anzac weekend, Wadigan's.
Can't wait. Wadigan's.
It's going to be so bloody good. But here's a question for you. I know you've got 3 vehicles, they're all kitted up.
Yep.
They're all ready to go.
Yep.
Which one are you going to take?
Mate, I don't know. I'm very unsure. Question boils down. Should we whip the big 80 out again?
I don't know. I feel like High Country was 80 territory.
Or should we whip the Raptor
Might
out?
do something a little bit different for the Wadigans.
Or the piece de resistance. Should we whip the big 300 out?
I don't know. I feel like the 300's the go for this one. What do you think?
Mate, I feel like 80 all day, but we're going to leave it up to you guys. Chuck it in the comments down below. What should Ben take to the Wadigans?
Can't wait to see you in the next one. It's going to be fun.
Catch you guys.